we're ready. Yeah, it looks like we're getting one of our famous Florida
Nachos.
required by law thunderstorms.
Nachos.
Okay. In the world of dentisting, as Dr. Paul Goodman talks about, we see a lot of people that are working with job connecting, and Dental Job Connect is doing very well. Paul Goodman has done a lot with that, and he's joining us today. Right now, Paul, good to have you here with us.
Thanks, Terry. Excited to talk about solving one of the biggest problems our dental industry is facing. I'm a dentist, a practice owner, hire associates, but we need to find a way to bond more dentists together so they can work together, help people chew and smile with confidence.
I like it. Well, you have done a lot with that, and I understand you're having a lot of successes, particularly when you were telling me about someone that just got an associateship over in Illinois. Tell me a little bit about that.
I mean, we created the Dentist Job Connect program to create an affordable and amazing way to connect dentists. There's traditional high-level headhunters. They have their place in our industry. There's also utilizing, some of the non-specific job sites that also have their place in our industry. But we want to create a fun and affordable way with Dentist Job Connect to share positions through email, text, Instagram, Facebook. And we just connected a dentist in Arizona with a dentist in Illinois. It's going to be an awesome opportunity for them to share the joy of dentisting together. And they never would have met each other. They never would have known that each other even existed without Dentist Job Connect.
This is wonderful. You've been doing that for a while. You and I have worked together now for, I guess, a little over 3 years now, and you have a wonderful way of connecting people, bringing them together so that a lot gets done. And I'd like you to share with our audience what you were telling me about before we started recording, the 3 steps that you see that help for someone who is looking for an associateship. They're looking for to be that, and they want to improve. Tell us what those 3 are.
Well, let's call Dr. Guac is the dentist in Illinois who needs an associate, needs help, owns a practice, has too many patients, and we'll say Dr. Salsa is the associate looking for a job. What did those 2 dentists do to be successful? One is that they commented and posted on our Dental Nachos Facebook group in a very focused way. They shared about what they were looking for. The practice owners, as part of the program, are given permission to share about their job. So I give a lot of credit to the practice owner for being consistent. Consistency is important. ABC, Terry, always be connecting, always be consistent, and saying, hey, I am Dr. Guac. I'm looking for a great associate to join me because we have over 35,000 members at the time of this recording as we grow. So you never know who's going to see that. So number 1 tip, make focused posts and comments about what
I like that. Matter of fact, I'm going to interrupt you right there because that is a really excellent point that you made. Going out to the Facebook group there we have with Dental Nachos and making a meaningful comment. It's nice to say, oh, I agree, or good for you, or congratulations. That's nice, but give us a little bit more. You don't have to write a book. You don't want to, but do something. You have encouraged that and have people doing that, getting some real good information on that. So what's the second point?
The second point is go to more in-person CE. Go to more events in your area for 2 reasons. Sometimes you're not looking for associateship in that area, but they have a dentist friend who's in your area. They're the dental friend from dental school. This still has a lot of the classic ways of connecting, word of mouth. So go to more in-person CEs. Not only do you get to learn, Terry, about dentistry, you get to meet people who can make these connections for you in person. So that number 1, focused posts and comments on social media groups. Number 2, classic way of going to more in-person CE.
I like that. I think that makes a lot of sense. And there's something that happens when you're there in person. You and I use video a lot. We made it through the pandemic using Zoom, doing a lot with that. And there's a lot to be said for it. But when you get a chance to see someone, you can safely, shake their hand or see them, or when it's appropriate, give a hug. Hey, that's really important. So those are the first 2. What's the third one?
The third one is stuff our moms told us, and it's not always easy to do. Just go and be yourself. But if you think about it online, while you might talk about dentistry stuff, sometimes people get bored of that. Why not talk about your favorite TV show, where you went on vacation? When you see someone posting about, I have 2 young kids and I have such a hard time getting them to pay attention to this. If you say, oh, I had the same challenge and this one Netflix show really helped me. That's where you JBY, just be yourself. And people see you not just as a dentist, but also a person. And that can be magical. Supporting others, sharing cool things, recommending a book. That's the 3rd tip in being successful. And both of those dentists that connected did a great job doing that on our groups.
We're talking with Dr. Paul Goodman. We call him Dr. Nachos here, and he's talking about how dental associateships can really help you. If you're looking to get an associate or you want to be an associate, you want to get in touch with Paul Goodman and the team here at Dental Nachos. And Paul, how would someone find out more about what's available?
JFO, just find out, is one of my favorite things. So that if you are looking for a job, we've made it very easy. You text the word job, JOB, to 215-543-6454. Text job to 215-543-6454. And if you're a dentist that has too many patients, too much stress, and you need help with an associate in your office, text the word hire to 215-543-6454. That's hire to 215-543-6454. And if you forget all of that, Terry, you just go to our awesome website, dentalnachos.com. We got drop downs, we got places for you to put in your information.
Lots of good information there, and you're doing a great job with it. Paul, thank you for being with us today. And for those of you watching this, think about that and how you can tap into the good opportunities that are there. Bounce over to the website, take a look at it. On behalf of the